Let us make this absolutely clear. New Mega Imaging takes fishing into the megahertz range for the first time. It's the most detailed picture of the world below ever, and it's only from Humminbird.
Some big fish. I know for a fact there's already big fish in the trough, and it will be a lot of fun. Vita, we got it. We ready to go?
Yep. Pro Angler, team number 13, Frank Herrera.
Okay, Frank, can you come up here? Leave your fish there with your co-angler. Come on up here, Frank. Just real quick, we're going to be doing this as quickly as possible. We get everything set up here. Frank's all the way from Pennsylvania, correct, Frank?
Yes, sir.
All right, so welcome here to Canada. What do you think of our fishery here?
It was tough for me, first time here, but I really enjoyed it.
Just goes to show you how tough Canadian anglers are.
The water.
All right, so we've been fishing Kingston for how long now?
For Kingston?
Yeah.
6, 7 years.
You know what? And you actually became a very good angler down there, and we're hoping you're going to develop those skills here. Now, mind you, we're only going to be here for 2 or 3 years, and then we're going to move back maybe down to boarding water. But anyways, are you excited about today? You had a good day?
Yep, definitely.
All right, so let's get your angler up. Vita, who's up here with his angler, his co-angler today?
So team number 13, Frank Herrera and Brent McClellan.
All right, so Brent tells me his girlfriend's got a cottage here on the lake. We're going to weigh in four fish. How many fish you got on there?
2.
2 fish. All right, so did you lose a few fish out there?
He lost 1. I had 1 tailer. That was all.
Yeah, you know what? I'll tell you, it's going to be hit or miss on these fish. You're looking for big fish or 1 fish. 690 is what they're weighing in, and we're going to go big fish right now. Currently, it was John White brought in a big fish earlier at 4.15. We're going to see if you can take over the lead and make you feel good.
Okay.
All right, let's see what happens. Was there a type of lure that you were using today that you're not going to use tomorrow?
No.
You like how I said that?
Drop shot, everything.
Okay, hold the fish up for the camera. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give these guys a big round of applause. This is what it's all about, bringing people together from both sides of the border. It's the Canadian Open, and it's Frank showing you his big fish of the day. So there you go. Come on, put it together, folks. Job well done. You got the other bag? You got the other bag? All right, for anything you want to say before you go, buddy?
Hopefully tomorrow's a little bit better, but it was still a good day.
All right, so thank you very much, buddy. Job well done. And anything you'd like to say before you go?
No, this is a great time, though.
Who are you fishing with tomorrow?
Cole.
Cole? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Good luck to you, man. All right, so Cole Chandler will be fishing with tomorrow. Either side, guys, take a step down, and thank you very much. Your steps on both sides going down. All right, so we're going to bring up our next team. Vita, who's on their way
Team
up here
number
next?
6, Corey Johnston and Brian Norman.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Corey Johnson coming up here. It's going to be pretty interesting to see what he's got to bring in. Will the story of the event be told in the next 2 seconds? Let's see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, there we go. We are on that average 75 pounds is where the mark we want to be come Sunday.
25-15.
Buddy, congratulations on that. Congratulations, boys. It's something you want to be proud of. Okay, I want you to hold up a couple fish. Keep your big fish out. We're going to tear that, and we're going to put them in as for big fish. Ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Big fish. Corey Johnson just came in with a huge bag, topping 25 pounds. And I want to hold them up for a picture, and then your dad can tell you which one's bigger. I think it's the one on the left. All right, it's the here we go. Look at those smallmouth bass at the best, ladies and gentlemen. Big round of applause. And let's put them back in the water where they belong. And Corey, I think that one there's your big one. I'm pretty sure it's that one. All right, put them in there. Whoa. Okay, guys, we don't want to see that. We're going to get 1 fish each. That's what we're going to hold up today. Okay, put them in here. Yeah, that's the smallest one? It doesn't matter? What are you saying? Why is it doesn't matter? Is there a big fish coming up?
Yeah, I mean, it's Lake Simcoe, and I mean, there's going to be lots of sixes
460.
weighed in, and maybe even one close to 7 coming up.
Okay, so real Chris, Corey, you've been fishing a lot of stuff in the States now, and you're fishing up here. You know what? I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the Johnson's family need a big round of applause because they're representing us incredibly well down in the States. Come on, let's give these boys a big round of applause. I think they've already won I don't know how many boats, and they've done all kinds of great things. And, you know, Corey, you and your brother are actually, you know, a lot of times you're competing against each other. Last week you guys competed to B1. You guys won that together, which was excellent. And here you are today, this week, and you're competing against each other, $10,000 on the ride. Are you guys actually competing against each other?
Yeah, we're always competing against each other, no matter whether we're in the same boat or not. There's always a battle out there, but you know, I'm sure he caught him good today, so we'll see what happens the next couple days.
So okay, just can you give up a little bit of information? Shallow, deep, color? Was it slow presentation, hard?
I caught him everywhere from 15 foot was probably the deepest, right up to 2 foot today. So they're mixed in between, and you got to cover a lot of water to find them. That's for sure.
Okay, last question. What do you think is going to win this event?
I'm gonna say you're gonna be about 72, 73 pounds.
Wow, man. All right, buddy. Good luck to you both of you. Let's give Bill a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Absolutely incredible fish. Taking the lead, if you just tuned in, 25 pounds. That's Corey Johnson, 25-15. All right, who's on their way up here next, honey?
Team number 9, Chris Johnston and Ryan Taylor.
All right, Ryan Taylor coming up next, and Chris Johnson's coming up. Ryan Taylor is actually a homeboy here. You might have seen Ryan at your local Casino-Rama, and fishing with a legend. How you feeling, Ryan?
Yeah, humbled.
Humbled. Okay, so I'm not going to say, what was your goal today? What was that number you wanted to beat, your personal best?
My personal best was 19 pounds.
And today, Vita?
25, 75.
Come on, let's
takes the
give a big
lead.
round of applause, beating his own brother at his own game. That's absolutely incredible. Young bro puts it out, grab a fish each, hold him up, try and get your big guy. Let's see if we can get the lunker pool going. We got a 0. Absolutely incredible is what it is. Wow, that is incredible. I think I'm blind these people. Oh, wow. All right, let's see what they got. Look at this. Hold up a fish for us, Ryan. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we call Simcoe smallmouth. For all the guys that weren't here to take advantage of this weekend, it's right here and it's right in your face. Let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely incredible smallmouth bass fishing at its best. That's 50 pounds of smallmouth just came right by in the past 5 minutes. Chris, we're going to weigh this one right here. All right. Put him in there. Nice, a 0. And Chris has done this a few times, and he's going to come in at 5.8. Come on. That definitely deserves a woo or wow or
580
something.
takes the lead.
What do you think now?
It was a great day. I had a gracious pro who even let me catch a couple of fish. Doing that on the back of any of the Johnsons or any of these pros' boats is very difficult. So it was a great day. Had a great host. Awesome people. Great day.
Chris, let me ask you a couple questions. Obviously, you got possibly a baby coming this weekend, so hopefully it comes after tomorrow night, and you're going to or after the next night, so you can walk away with $10,000. But anyways, you're out here 2 days already, 3 days. How much pre-fishing you put in? Like, you just came out of the B1. How much pre-fishing did you actually put in?
4 or 5 hours yesterday, and I didn't get as much time as I normally like to out here, but I checked some of the usual haunts, and there were some fish there. Today was a little tougher than I wanted to be honest. I caught some good ones, but I didn't get near as many fish as I wanted to and didn't see that many. And tomorrow is going to be a little different ball game because it's supposed to be windy and overcast, so I have to change gears and do something different.
So are you targeting spots that you've targeted in the past, being that you didn't have the time to put out there?
Yeah, and usually the same spots on Simcoe are good. I probably got, 15, 20 spots, and normally every year at least half of them have fish on them. And so I just kept running my spots, seeing which ones had fish on them this year. And I ran those spots again today, and I bet you half of those were dry. So I'm lucky to get what I had, and tomorrow's going to be a lot tougher.
Buddy, I'm going to wish you all the best. Who do you want to thank before you walk off stage today?
I have to thank all my sponsors: Under Armour, Shimano, Evinrude, Ranger Boats, G. Loomis. There's a bunch of them. Costa Sunglasses. You can't do this without the right eyewear, because I bet you 90% of those fish I looked at when I caught them. And you guys in the town of Orillia, I always love coming to Simcoe.
Thanks, buddy. John, well, let's give these guys a big round of applause, and away they go down both sides of the stairs. And that absolutely is incredible. 2 25-pound bags of fish that came in. 25-15 was beat by 25-75. Buddy, I hope you pull it. I hope you can go over that. Vita, who's up here
Team number
next?
10, Stephen Haggerty and Colton Tompkins.
All right, buddy. I'm thinking, you know, 25, 80 would be perfect right now, just to kind of keep it going. And that looks like a nice big bag of fish. Are we going to go 24.75? That's absolutely incredible fishing. You got to be happy with that.
24.70.
That's a really good day. We had fun out there today. We didn't get a ton of bites, but we got some big ones, so that's what matters.
You know, that is absolutely incredible. Did you have a good day out there?
Oh, I had an awesome day. I caught my PB today, too. We'll see if it's big fish or not.
All right, so we're just hold them up for our folks. We're going to see if it's his personal best. I'll tell you, 24 pounds is what they brought in just there in front of you. That's already 3 pounds. We've already hit over 100 pounds of fish with just 3 anglers, ladies and gentlemen, or 4 anglers, including John White. And that is absolutely incredible. So they got a big fish. They're telling us, how big can it be? Vita, do you remember the big fish we weighed in for the Bass Pro Shop? So was that 825? 825 was the biggest fish we've ever weighed in here. That is like a little football. I'll take it, but that's an Italian fish. Look, is that your personal best right there? Okay, don't worry about another one. Just hold that guy up. Let's get him back. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give these guys a big round of applause. That is absolutely, you know, as Dave Mercer would say, boom shakalaka. I can't say, okay, put him in that water. That is absolutely incredible. Deep, shallow, what do you come in on?
We're about 12 feet or so. We're mid-range, up and down.
Come on, let's hear it. 6 feet, 6'5", Vita.
6'5".
Is that not incredible?
That's awesome.
All right, let's get these fish back. All right, let me ask you a couple questions real quick. We'll get these fish back where they belong. And you know what, bro? It's a lot of time underwater. Did you put a few days out there?
I spent about 3 days pre-fishing, like 12, 14-hour days, so hopefully it pays off.
Okay, so now your dad's out there fishing too. You're competing against him. And are you going to feel bad if you beat him?
No, not at all. Not in the slightest.
Not at all. Are you going to share any of this or no?
I'm hoping he has a good bag.
And that way he shares bag with you, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, so you got a good game plan for tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be fishing all new water tomorrow. Hopefully they're there and they didn't get beat on today, and hopefully it works out.
And who do you got for tomorrow?
I got Cal tomorrow.
You got Cal tomorrow? You know what? You guys got incredible lineup of guys. Who do you want to thank before you go?
My dad, you guys for putting on the tournament, and the city of Orillia for letting us host these events.
Thanks, buddy. I really appreciate it. You know what? I'll tell you, 25 of the finest anglers, and these co-anglers this year had the best pick of them all.
Wow.
Who's up here next?
Team number 20, Bob Formosa and David Anciani.
I don't know how many Bass Pro Shops, Crackle Cups this guy has won in this body of water, KC Cups. This is Bob Formosa, ladies and gentlemen, the guy that I used to be my nemesis back in my day when I used to fish out there. And today, did you get him?
Yeah, we had fun today.
Look at that, 23.45. That's more than
23.45.
This is the first Pro-Am I've ever done, and I had a lot of fun with my amateur. David was.
Did he feed you?
He fed me. He caught fish. I even had him on the trolling motor for a while.
Okay, hold the fish up. Just so y'all know, David is an actual, real, honest-to-good, top-of-the-line chef straight from Italy. And we've actually gone to his restaurant. It's incredible. This guy can cook up a storm. And today he brought us a whole bunch of pizza, so I definitely can't complain. You guys got it, Bob? You got a fish in there, 665?
No.
Hold up a couple of fish for the camera. Very consistent. Their guys are definitely in the game. Not far, 2 pounds out of the lead. Is this not absolutely incredible? I cannot believe the amount of fish. All right, hold them up, David. Let's see what happens. Looking for, oh, there you go. These are solid smallmouth bass, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at these boys, and they'll be going back via the CSFL boat, and we'll get them right back where they belong. All right, Vita, you guys slip. You know, I just want to say hi to Big Jim because I know he's watching. Jimmy, I miss you, buddy. You're going to be here next year. All right, so, Bob, there's one for you. All right, you're the pro. Take the P1. And he's a non-boater. All right, so you know tomorrow you're going to fish with a different non-boater. And then your weight today is combined with your weight tomorrow. And hopefully you're going to be top 10 for the final day. So I'm going to say good luck to you.
Let's hope.
I know you, man.
I'd like to thank the CFSL, Orillia, and, of course, my lovely wife, Julia.
David, you want to say anything, buddy? I know, like this guy.
And David, because we had a blast.
You got to say David.
No, I want to thank you guys, CSFL, for organize this amazing tournament and give me the opportunity to fish with amazing angler here in Canada. and say hi to my baby.
How much did you pay him to say that? Let's give a big round of applause. Away they go. That was absolutely incredible. Obviously we're giving him a little bit more time here on stage. We want to make it worth your while to come down here, and all the folks that are watching from your desks at work, we really feel sorry for you. But you can't believe the weather right now. It's absolutely incredible here in Orillia. And if you're not in Orillia, I don't know where you want to be. Ladies and gentlemen, who's up here next?
Team
honey?
number 3, Paul Clemson and Philip Zaraki.
Paul Clemson, there you go. And his partner's got a pretty good smile. And you got?
We sucked.
He's pretty straightforward and honest. 17-20, that's okay.
Well, it was
17-25.
actually, Phil and me, we had a great day out there. We were looking at giants. We just, I think I should save my money and go as a non-boater because I don't know how to catch these things.
What happened?
I don't know. It was embarrassing. I mean, I was looking at 6-pounders, and I gave up on them, and then I went to another spot, and I come back, and Cal stopped on my spot, and he says, "Oh, first cast, I got a 6."
Are you going to ground him?
I think I will. Take him out of the will.
You're out of the will, Cal. Hold a couple of fish up for our folks, guys. Let's get a picture. Y'all know, ladies and gentlemen, this is Paul Clemson, and he's got an incredible record out here. We've pulled a lot of these guys out of the area. They've been fishing Kingston for the past few years. And if you go back into history when you're looking at these weights and you look at what that man has brought in, and I'll tell you, absolutely incredible. So I'll tell you, let's give him a big round of applause, and don't be surprised if you see a huge bag coming in tomorrow and keeping himself up in the front. So this is for your non-boater, and this is for you. Anything you want to say before you go?
Maybe I should have took the non-boater one.
Anything you'd like to add to that?
Paul was great. We had a fun time. I made a bunch of rookie mistakes and hurt his weight. So I'll do better tomorrow.
It's all good time. Don't worry. Let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, and away they go. If you just tuned into the live eye, it's Johnson in first, Johnson in second, 25-75 by Chris, 25-15 by Corey. Who's up
Team
here next?
number 11, Les Zachney and Rob Clifford.
Here we go. Les Zachney. Let's see if he can bring back his legendary moments today at the stage. 25 pounds is the magic number.
Not going to do it, Andy, for sure.
And you know how many times we have. So today it's 16.85. Tomorrow, hopefully, it's going to be 26.85.
16.85.
Well, got to change up and do something totally different. Went after greenfish today, and smallmouth are too easy to catch, so we went after largemouth.
You just won the challenge. That's a Wayne Izumi move. That's what that is. Okay, hold the fish up for our folks. In all the years we've been out in Kingston, and unfortunately Wayne couldn't be with us here today, but hopefully next year he'll be here. Look at that. It's a largemouth bass. You see this? Absolutely incredible. And all right, so I'll tell you, he always plays the odds, Wayne, and he'll always go in Kingston. He'll always go after the largemouth, and maybe he's rubbing off on Les. So let's give these guys a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like they've had themselves some fun this afternoon, and job well done. So don't let them drop. Les, is there anybody you want to thank? Anything you want to say before you go, buddy?
Well, Shimano's been a long-time sponsor of mine, no longer with them on a full-time basis, but they're a great organization, great equipment. I had the opportunity to fish with Rob today. He's a local Orillia guy and great fisherman. We had a lot of good fun out there.
And that's what it's all about. Good times, memories, and hopefully some good prizes. Anybody want to say anything before you go, buddy?
No, I just want to say thanks to Les. He's a real genuine, great guy to be with, and I enjoyed fishing with him today. It was fun.
Well, buddy, thank you very much. We appreciate both you guys. Give them a big round of applause. There's steps on both sides you can go down. I'll tell you, it's far from over, ladies and gentlemen. Anything can happen. You weighing in today, it means, Chris and Corey still have to weigh in 17, 18 pounds, and these boys are capable of bringing in that 25-pound bag tomorrow. So, all right, Vita, who's up here next, honey?
Team number 18, Brian Geiger and Alex Hartling.
Here we go, representing Geiger Tech Lures, and let's see how he had a good day today. Not bad, Brian, not too bad. It's your first Pro-Am. Now, you actually stepped up from the co-angler side. We've had a couple of guys do that. Unfortunately, the other one didn't get here because he broke down pretty majorly. But, it's definitely a different channel because now you stepped up from the co-angler position to the pro position, and, I'll tell you, and it's not because the first guy is coming up here, but we've seen this happen so many times where, it's just a matter of becoming comfortable and not putting so much pressure on yourself. And I can assure you, I know what you're capable of doing, and I know you'll do well. So hold those fish up with pride. Let's give them a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. They were out there. They came back, and they enjoyed a beautiful day of fishing. And tomorrow will be round 2. Hopefully they make the cut. Top 10 will move on to Sunday and a shot at $10,000. One fish is good. Oh, that's a huge fish, bro. Did you catch that one?
Yeah, I did, actually.
That's a nice fish. All right, let's weigh him in. That is that's the one he caught? Those are the ones he caught? That's the one you caught?
Yeah, pretty much.
513, that's not bad. And that's on official scales. You know that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. So put them back in there. Now, just so you know, good friends of mine from Advanced Taxidermy, all these fish, when you're weighing them up, you can go back to Advanced Taxidermy if you got a picture, and they can actually make that fish look real. And these fish are all going to go back ready for another day. So I want to thank you guys, both of you guys. Congratulations, and I hope you have fun. Anything you want to say before you go?
Just thanks to you for putting on a good tournament.
Yeah, thanks to you guys. It was a great tournament, and thanks to Brian for taking me out. And it was a good time, and learned a few things. And hopefully tomorrow we have a better day.
Thanks, buddy. Representing Top Gun Marina and Geiger Tech Finder Mount. So here we go. Who's up here next, honey?
Team number 7, Mike Laughlin and Derek Bonnet.
Mikey Laughlin coming up to the podium next. This morning you had us worried, buddy. I'm not going to sit there and lie to you. We got you, and we got it all on film too, which was pretty cool. Yeah, did you do it on purpose?
No.
I think you did it. You just wanted to have that whole drama happening.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
What? 23 what?
23-15.
You're in the game, bud.
Yeah, I put in a lot of time out here, so I wouldn't have expected anything less. I would have been pretty upset if we didn't come in with a big bag today. And I lost a good one, too. We would have had 25.
Wow, let's give a big round of applause. That's a solid bag. Hold the fish up, and let's weigh in. You got a big guy in there? Over 6?
6.
Okay, but hold them up for a picture. All right, we're going to hold up a couple of fish for you. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely a fishery and a half. There's another 23-pound bag. If you just tuned in, it's $25.75. Chris Johnson sitting in that first place position. There you go. Mikey Laughlin right now weighing in 23.5 pounds of fish. Absolutely, you got to be proud of that, buddy.
Yeah, man, really proud. Thanks to you guys for putting on a good show, and thanks to a bunch of my sponsors.
Yeah, we'll talk in a second. You're all there. All right. And Abu Garcia team, I'll tell you, John White's pretty happy with their hooks right now. He said they're the best hooks out there. I kind of believe him. Went right through the bone. All right, put those back in the water. Let's get them back where they belong. Okay, Mike, so just real quick, this morning, what did happen? Because we haven't talked to you since. We blasted you off, your formation, getting out there. We seen your boat stalled, and we were like, uh-oh, that's not a good way to start. And what happened?
Oh, complete rookie mistake. Just forgot to turn on my gas.
But,
it was no big deal.
Is that what you thought at the moment, too?
Yeah, I had a feeling I wasn't getting gas. I'm like, oh, big rookie mistake. So
you that, so you felt okay, right?
Yeah, we were good.
Right, we were good. That's good, buddy. Well, that's for you, and this is for your partner here. And congratulations to the both of you guys, man. Good luck to you tomorrow. Let's give a big round of applause. They're in the game, and that's what you want to be. I think you want to be weighing over 20 pounds today to feel real comfortable about making top 10 tomorrow night. Vita, who's up here next?
Team number 4, Darren Azumi and Evan Hetherington.
We're going to be looking at another 24-pound bag right here, right in front of you. Absolutely sick fishing out there. Darren, that's incredible, buddy.
No, it's not that big, but it's all Evan. It was all Evan.
21.5.
You were right.
He was right on. Did he call it right on? So that's pretty good. You had a good day, though, right?
Yeah, awesome day. Darren's a great guy, and we had a lot of fun out there.
Okay, hold a couple fish up for the foot camera real quick, and we'll put them back. Darren, I know Darren's been out here for a couple of days, and he's put some time out there, but it's a very respectable bag, kind of calling it. I think if you're coming in anything over 20 pounds today, you should be fairly comfortable in taking it over the top and maintaining to meet with us here on Sunday. So, folks, you want to tell your friends, and come on, just hold them up. Don't worry about it. All right, big round of applause. That's Darren Azumi, ladies and gentlemen, and looks like he's definitely taking well after his father, and it'll be interesting to see what Bob brings up in the next few minutes. So, Darren, anything you want to say, anybody want to thank before you go?
Yeah, I want to thank you guys. I actually really got to thank my father. Got to thank Evan. Got to thank Berkeley, caught most of my fish on their bait, so I was doing something right.
Yeah, definitely. And Evan, anything you want to say, buddy?
I had a great day, and I'd like to thank Shimano, Power Pro, and Jackal.
Right, who you got for tomorrow?
I've got Matt Pizzetta.
Wow, and I heard he had a good day, so good luck to you guys, and good luck tomorrow, buddy. All right, keep them coming one at a time. We're definitely nearing the end as we keep going through this. Vita, who's up here
Team
next?
number 17, Joe Ford and Mike Rudin.
Joey Ford, ladies and gentlemen. Now here's your Rice Lake guide, and he's going to show you how to do it on big water right here, Joey. Looks like you got a good bag of fish.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We missed a couple a couple opportunities early in the morning.
I missed a couple.
My man Mike fished his guts out, and he got to see what it's really like to be a tournament angler.
He's smiling, but he looks like he had a good time.
Yeah, I had a great time. I loved it.
1845.
And not too many people come in and don't say they had a good time with Joey Ford. All right, hold a couple of fish up for our camera. We're going to get them back in the water where they belong. All right. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give these guys a big round of applause. Again, just right probably on that bubble. Hopefully they can manage to do the same or a little better tomorrow. Keep them going till Sunday. And one fish is probably all you need, guys. All right, guys, hold them tight. And as Dave Mercer said, this floor is specially built. They're cushioned floors, just like a wrestling match. You know what I mean? They'll be fine. We'll get them back where they belong. All right, Joey, real quick. Obviously, I know you guide Rice Lake. Rice Lake is really nothing like here. It's a completely different body of water, color, all kinds of stuff. Here, it's totally clear. But the thing is you also guide in the States all winter long. And is this a lot like Fork or no?
Yeah, it really is. I did a little interview for Matt Pizzetta last night, and Main Lake smallmouth fishing and structure fishing is a lot like fishing largemouth in Texas on some of those southern reservoirs. The water's a lot clearer here, but it's the same kind of idea. You're doing a lot of the same kind of stuff, and it's pretty neat. I'm glad I have that experience down here, because this is like a whole different animal fishing out here with big, giant smallmouth that can make or break your heart.
All right, buddy. Well, let's hope $17.95 is what you're getting away here with, and I'm hoping tomorrow's going to be a strong day for both of you guys. Who are you fishing with tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'm with Eric.
Eric Luzak, great angler, man. Classic champion, a couple times in a row. Let's give these guys a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, as they disappear. 25-75, still in the first place. Vita, who's up here next?
Up next, Team 16, Steve Oros and Mike DeGuerre.
All right, come on up here, Stevie, fishing with Mikey. Now, Steve actually won this event, and 2 years ago, Steve, is that correct? Last year. So, how you feeling right now, buddy?
Not good. It was a tough day for us.
All right, so 7:30, definitely not a good day for you guys. But did you have a good pre-fish going into the event?
You want the truth? No. My best pre-fish ever on this lake.
Really?
And I have no idea what happened.
Wow. So tomorrow, when you're going to come in with a 27-pound bag, I'm going to be there rooting for you, buddy.
Do you have the comeback award again?
Yeah, I know. We should. Maybe we'll put something together. We give Darren once a little trophy for that. Hold up a fish for our folks. Let's give these guys a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And Mikey's saying, go ahead. And it'll be interesting. Anyways, I'll tell you, you know what? It's a lot of fun. And if you're coming at the end of the day and you're smiling, you're laughing, and it definitely gets it must be really trying, especially when you got great fish happening coming into the event. And hopefully they'll be there for you tomorrow in redemption. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it happens. It's part of the game. You know what? That's fishing.
Mike, who do you got tomorrow, buddy?
Stephen Haggerty.
Yeah, he weighed in a 24-pound bag today. So good luck to you tomorrow, and good luck to you, buddy. Anybody you want to thank before you go?
You, Andy. You and your family, actually. Thanks a lot for everything you guys do.
Thanks, buddy. All right, folks, we need about a 30-second commercial break, and we'll be right back, all right? 30-second commercial break.
That's awesome.
That's so cool.
It's a game changer.
This thing steers just as easy in the thick stuff as it does out there in the open water.
It's much quieter. It's more responsive. Hit one button, and you're locked down.
It's holding us right in place. It's anchoring us right here.
That new spot lock is dead on.
The only fighting you have to worry about is fighting the fish now.
That's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're live again, and here we go. This event can be watched, and all CSFL events can be watched via our live stream cat broadcast. So who's up here, honey?
Team number 2, Frank Jansen and Sid Tom.
All right, Frankie Jansen coming up to the podium. Let's see if he's got what it takes. Man, your dad's going to be really upset that he's not here. That's a good bag of fish, buddy.
Yeah, we had a great day, actually. We had a lot of fun today. We got a couple of big ones quick back-to-back, so it was a good time.
22 pounds even. Make that official, honey.
22 even.
Okay, hold up. You got a big guy in there?
I think we got one we want to weigh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to challenge 6.65 pounds. You can be looking at a 7-pound fish. Sid, how you feeling, buddy?
Yeah, pretty good. Thanks.
You pretty excited?
Yes, I am.
All right, he's going to weigh him in, and I don't know, one's long, one's fat. Your choice. You had a good time, right?
Yes, very good.
You've been fishing as Pro-Ams for how many years now?
About 7.
Wow, and you're obviously enjoying it.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
Number 1 on the list, are you?
Yep.
And you're on the list for next year again, right?
Yeah, I'm going to be.
Okay, hold the fish up for our folks. Just hold one up there for Sid. Let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And, we have a lot of co-anglers in this group that have been with us over the years and continue, like David and Mike Sloan will be up very shortly. And we've had a few guys that have stepped up on the other side and now are now running as pros. So, job well done. So, anything you want to say, Sid, before you go? What do you want to thank?
You. Thank you very much, Andy.
Thank you. Hey, so I'm going to tell you something. Turn around, look at the folks, and the camera is watching us here too. So, when you're with your dad, right, you guys always come late, right? Maybe this is the thing, right? If you come early, right, good things happen.
No, that's not the case.
You know what they say, right? The early bird catches the worm.
We're not after worms, Andy.
All right, guys, let's give a big round of applause. Thank you very much. Job well done. Come on, put your hands together. You know what? That's a solid bag of fish. I'm going to tell you straight out, absolutely incredible. The next guy coming to the podium, ladies and gentlemen, we watched him go from this big to this big, now to that big, and let's see if he had the day we're thinking he had. Ladies and gentlemen, Vita.
Team number 8, Matt Pizzetta and Andrew McGibbon.
All right, here we go. Matt Pizzetta up in the front. Looks like he's got himself also a very, very good bag of fish. Buddy, that is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, this is
23 feet to make that official. Matt Pizzetta weighing
23 pounds
buddy,
and
that
8.
definitely deserves
23.8.
You must be proud of that, buddy.
Yeah, you know what? I worked really hard this week, and I've had some really good anglers in this field tell me just get on the water and keep going, and it paid off.
You got a big guy in there, or are they all pretty much same size?
We got a giant.
All right, hold them up. We got a giant 6.65. Are we going to challenge this 6.65? I want to see him go 7. Show me this giant. Oh, that's a giant. Oh, man. I heard Mike Miller in the background saying, oh, my God. What's that tell you? It must be a big fish. Oh, Matt, they're all giving you a hard time back here. They love you, buddy. Matt's he's like the guy that grew up with all the big guys, and he's grown up with all of them, and we're really proud of him. All right, put the big guy in here. You got a picture? That is up, Mike. Matt's all excited. Whoa, again. All right. Do we got him? Okay, let's get these guys back in the water. You're going to put that fish right in here nice and slowly. Are we going to go 7 pounds? 7? 7.1715. Buddy, congratulations. 715. Oh, man. You know what? I can't be more happier for this guy. And he's the hardest working guy. But you know what? Co-angler fish, it's a team fish, right?
It's a team fish is right.
Yeah, definitely. That is a fish of a lifetime. On registered scales, you're never going to forget that fish.
Absolutely.
Absolutely not. So you want it? I don't know if you can give up the. Is he allowed to give up the lure or no? Not yet. Tomorrow. Not yet. All right. Tomorrow night or Monday. Or whew, did you kiss that fish?
No, that's all right.
I think you should be kissing that fish. All right. I want to say thank you very much, Matt. You want to tell us a little bit?
Yeah, you know what? Incredible week. This was one of my most hated bodies of water. I live 20 minutes from here, and I spent a lot of time this week. Beautiful weather. Thank you guys for moving this to a place I don't have to stay in a hotel. Canadian Open, my favorite event all year, and I couldn't thank you guys enough.
You'll be happy to be back here again next year.
If I keep catching 7-pounders, yeah.
Buddy, good luck to you. Let's give a big round of applause. That's a good bag of fish, and you know, it's great to see that excitement and that energy coming out. Matt's been coming up there, and it's excellent that he's there, but still leading the event. It's in first place. It's Chris Johnson at 25.75 pounds. In second place, it's Corey Johnson at 25.15 pounds. Let's see what this next guy's got.
Team number 1, Cal Clemson and Mike Sloan.
Now, this is a guy that hasn't fished this body of water in 2 years, and here he comes. By the way, your dad said you're grounded.
I stole one.
I think, oh my God, are you all looking at this? Ladies and gentlemen, over 26 pounds of
Take
fish
the
just got
lead,
weighed in.
26-35.
I'm so excited for you, man. Hold that fish for him. 26, look at the bags of fish that are coming in here. Mikey, how you feeling right now, buddy?
I feel very excited. Like, look at these things.
Hey, go hold the fish up, man. Hold the fish up. Oh my God, look at that. Mike, what do you think? These things are horses. All right, are we going to challenge 715? I don't know, but it's going to be close. 715. Let's see if he's going to hit 7 or not. Ladies and gentlemen, he's going to come in at 665. Doesn't. But we're going to try one more to see how much he comes in at. Got a 0 in there. Hold on a second. We got a 0. All right, put him in. And he's 6.5, but that's still good fish. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. I think these guys deserve a huge round of applause. Absolutely incredible fishery. But I don't even know what to say, man. Like, I was thinking is like 25.75. Like, I don't know. That's a hard number to beat. And you came in with that 26-pound bag right now. You got to be proud. And you were telling me last night you haven't been here for 2 years.
Yeah, I haven't been here since the Pro-Am 2 Julys ago. So I went out for about 3 half days, looked around, and to be honest, I didn't have a great practice. And I caught one of those big 6+s on a spot that I fished 2 years ago. But in practice, there's no fish there. I just had a hunch. It was a nice day.
So they're just coming back in on these spots? Is that what's happening?
Well, it's exactly it. They're a little behind this year. So the big females are post-spawn, or they were this week. There wasn't, they were just starting to come up. And this spot always has, it's got 30 pounds on it. If they're there. And I just rolled in there around 9 o'clock, and second cast I got one of those, and there was a 7 with it. I couldn't catch the 7, and then I lost one about 7 about 10 minutes later, and we got another couple fish there, not huge ones. And then at the end of the day, I made a run about 20 minutes, and I pull in this spot that I saw a couple in practice. Same thing, it gets better as July goes on. So I roll in there, and about 5 minutes later, my dad rolls in, and I get a 6.65.
Right in front of him?
Right beside him.
That's the best. You're grounded. By the way, you're out of the will. He went on and on. I'm happy for you. Who do you want to thank?
I want to thank, first off, the CSFL. It's a great tournament. I love Pro-Ams. They're my favorite events. I just love to get to take a guy out fishing, show him the ropes. I like making decisions for myself. I just really like the format. So I got to thank you guys. I got to thank Shimano, Power Pro, Jackal, G. Loomis. They supported me for quite 3-4 years now since I've been doing this.
Thank you, Mike. Anything you want to say, buddy?
I just want to thank Hal for taking me out, and he showed me a couple tricks, but I can't tell you about those ones.
All right, we'll see these guys again tomorrow.
Oh, one more thing. I got to thank Ranger, too. They make awesome boats, and thing ran flawless today. It's great.
I want to say congratulations to you guys, and let's hope tomorrow's going to be another strong day. Mike, who are you fishing with tomorrow?
I don't remember.
Oh, my goodness. All right, go. Get out. All right, let's give a big round of applause. Job well done.
Up next, Team 14, Walter Adams and Colin Town.
Wally, how are you, buddy? I'm sorry, I'm just listening to I'm listening to the fish that he actually lost. He's telling me we're even bigger. Okay, 11:50. Obviously, not that great of a day. But did you see fish? Did they just not go? What happened?
We saw a lot of fish. Yeah,
it was a lot of fish.
We were bouncing around a lot, about 4 or 5 spots, and on our 5th spot, we saw a bunch. Yeah.
All right, so you know what? You went out. Was it deep water? Was it shallow water? What were you focusing on?
Shallow.
Yeah. And so, do you think you would have had a 20-pound bag there where you're fishing?
Yes.
Very easily. So maybe tomorrow they're going to go for you?
It could be. I think we got there a little bit late in the day.
Got there a little bit late in the day. Maybe a decision could have made a little bit earlier. Yeah. You had fun? You enjoyed yourself?
Oh, yeah. This is the first one, so.
Well, he's a great guy, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, grab a couple fish, hold them up for the camera. Let's give these guys a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And job well done. Come on, put your hands together for them. I'll tell you, what a day. It was calling for some pretty nasty weather today, and it came out to be really nice. Let's hope tomorrow is going to be a beautiful day as well, and hopefully Sunday goes on to be even a better day. So I'll tell you, we are definitely in that race right now. Coming into the event, many people last night at our orientation meeting at Kelsey's, you know what, I don't know if you all been there, but they just changed the whole menu, and I absolutely loved Kelsey's last night. It was incredible. So who do you want to thank?
I want to thank you guys. You put on a great event, always. And the Orillia is great. You know, the lakes are fishing really well. We just have to catch them, that's all. I'd like to thank Colin for being my partner. He was a great partner. Quiet. Didn't even know a fish was on when he had one.
All right, guys. Let's give you guys a big, oh, the other way around. Hold on those slips. So tomorrow you guys will carry those numbers on. Colin, anybody you want to thank before you go, buddy?
No, I thank Walt. It was a great time.
All right, guys, thank you very much. Job well done. Tomorrow's another day, and anything can happen come tomorrow. The next team coming up here, ladies and gentlemen, Vita, who's up here next?
Team 21, Eric Luzak and Bill Jones.
Eric Luzak coming up to the podium right now. Let's see what happens. Two-time Classic champion at the CSFL. Let's see if he can make it a Canadian Open champion. 1840. I'm not knocking you out of the game, bro, because I know what you're capable of doing. You guide out here. Did you have the fish within your means today?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. So one of those days. I tried to trade Pizzetta 2 3s for that 7. He wouldn't do it, so.
You wouldn't do it? No, so you still would have been out a pound, right?
Well, he would have been. I would have been laughing.
Okay, hold the fish up for it, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you, phenomenal anglers. Eric Luzak's a guide here in this area. He actually manages 3 or 4 guiding guys, and he goes out there and he gets groups going and all kinds of people. So if you're looking to have a day underwater, you might want to pull him aside and get yourself on the water with Matt or one of his colleagues. So there you go. Matt, oh my! You got me all confused, brother. So Eric, obviously tomorrow's a different day, different game plan.
Yeah, I don't know. Just see what happens tomorrow.
All right, buddy. And were you focusing shallow or deep today? Just curiosity.
I guess a little bit of both. Yeah, shallow. Maybe the trick. I don't know.
A lot of traveling.
Yeah, quite a bit of gas burnt today.
All right, buddy. Thank you very much. Anybody you want to thank?
Just you guys for putting on a good show.
Thank you. Anybody you want to thank, buddy?
I want to thank Paul Marshman for not coming in it and letting me do it.
There you go. Paul's a good guy. He stepped in for another co-angler that unfortunately had an accident. So thank you very much, guys. All right, we're going to keep him coming up here, ladies and gentlemen. The next guy coming to the podium, Vita, is...
Team number 22, Ben Wu and Lloyd Zimmett.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a big round of applause. This guy is like a fish out of water here. I don't think he's ever fished on Lake Simcoe. He just ran a great event a week ago down in Quinny, and he'll be running 2 more events coming up. 20 pounds, buddy, for the first time on Simcoe. Congratulations. Give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. That should be very satisfying.
Oh, absolutely, Andy. You know, this is only my 3rd day fishing Lake Simcoe, and I got to tell the folks of Orillia, they have a jewel. I get to fish all over the country, and I can tell you this is Jurassic Lake. Everything is huge here.
I never thought of Jurassic Lake.
Jurassic Lake, and unbelievable fishery.
Good, man. Okay, hold up a fish for it, folks, and we're going to show you some Jurassic bass. And you know what? I love when I get this energy up on stage because I can see it, I can feel it. I'm sure they had a great time in their boat today. Look at these smallmouth bass, nice and thick. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen? The best thing is that you can enjoy the resource knowing it's going to get back to the water only to be caught again another day and make butts of babies. So let's give a big round of applause. There you go, some beautiful fish. And again, job well done. So $18.95 is what you guys ended up with. Yeah, you can.
Hey, you know, this is a great event. It's the first time fishing a Pro-Am here for me in Canada, and this is really awesome. I think that there's definitely a place for this. I had a great time with my partner, Lloyd. In fact, Andy, good job for putting us together. I drove 6.5 hours to get here. Lloyd drove like another 6 hours to get here, so it was a blast all day. And you guys run a great show. It was a fantastic event that we did together, and, man, looking forward to future fishing here.
Buddy, thank you very much. Job well done. Buddy, anything you want to say before you go?
Yeah, absolutely. Voodoo fishing. Where else can you fish with a guide? I said he's only been here a couple days, and he put us on fish, and we did a fantastic job. Nice town, folks. My first time here. Thanks very much. I'll be back.
Thank you very much. Like hearing that. That's what you want to hear, folks. That's definitely what you want to hear. We got some class act anglers here with us, and we got celebrities. Here you go, ladies and gentlemen, coming up to the podium. A celebrity not only in his own mind, but a celebrity on the actual TV. Who's up here?
Team number 15, Mike Miller and Scott Betterman.
I love this guy. You don't understand. His daughter is my sweetheart in my life. He's got $17.95.
Maybe I should have come here on Wednesday instead of Lake Scugog.
I think it should have. He came to Scugog and weighed in at 6 pound largemouth.
Total
and,
weight,
Okay, hold the
$17.95.
fish out for our folks. It must have been a good time out there with him.
It was a great time. You know, he's a heck of an angler, and he's probably one of the most fun guys on Simcoe this morning as well. So I had a blast.
You're just lucky the water wasn't too bad. That's all I can tell you. Hold the fish up for our folks. You know, we had a classic a few years back. Mike Miller actually made it, and he fished it by himself, and we had to put a scrutineer on his boat. And then and the guy actually came in at the end of the day, and his hand actually lost about 3 layers of skin because Mike was running about, 100 miles an hour in about 8-foot waves. And was it that bad?
I think we pretty much covered every single spot around Simcoe today. It was awesome.
You're the best, buddy.
How'd you like that Lund?
It was a beauty. It was a beauty.
Love that boat, man.
Well, you know what? I love it too, man. I tell you, Lund's where you want to be. Rough or shallow or sweet or flat, you're always going to catch your fish. Mike, anybody you want to say before you go?
You know what? I mean, thank you guys for doing this. The Canadian Open was historically out of Kingston, and I avoided it like the plague. I'm afraid of those big waves out there. So, and I love coming to Simcoe. Like Ben Wu said, you know, Ben, his first time here, and he comes out with a 20-pound bag. There's so many giant smallies, and to see 7-pounders come in, it just goes to show you, you got to get out there and catch these fish. Even if you caught that one fish, that was the only fish you caught all day, that's a fish of a lifetime. So maybe tomorrow we'll get 5 of those. Hey?
That'd be a new record, 35 pounds. Anything else you want to say to that?
Just thanks to Mike. Thanks to you guys. You run a great show.
Thanks, buddy. Can you imagine, Vita, if we got 5 7-pounders? I don't know. Maybe the next celebrity that's coming up to the podium might be the guy that might just do it. Vita, you going to announce him? Yeah. Okay.
Andy.
She's going to announce.
Wait. Team number 5, Bob Azumi and TJ Thomas Lee.
All right. So this is your birthday. You're his birthday present.
Is that right?
I don't know.
When I jumped out of that cake this morning, he looked pretty disappointed.
$22.95.
How much?
$22.95.
That's good. You gotta be happy with that. You're right in there. Not quite what Cal had, but you're right up there behind the Johnsons.
We went into panic mode, okay? Because at 11 we had 3 fish, and I'm saving a bunch of fish for tomorrow, right? And I said to him, we're going to go to one of about 10 spots I'm saving, and we're not going to get big ones. We're going to get fish like that. And we figured 23, 24 fish. My partner even got 10. He was just smoking them. I'm trying to tie up another drop shot rig because I broke one off, and he catches like 3 or 4, and I just about get the knot tied. I got one. I'd get the net. Then I'd get down there to tie the knot again. Oh, got one. I mean, he was like a machine out there. So the present worked. He had fun.
There you go, buddy. So your wife bought you this. So what happened? Your wife bought this as a co-angler, and then you drew Bob, right?
Yeah, back in November, I think she bought the tickets. And anyway, I'd like to thank her. What a present, to fish with Bob Azumi.
That's second prize. First place would be with the Johnsons or the Clemsons.
Hey, but I'm not knocking you out of the picture. I know what you got happening out there. Hold up a fish for our folks. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bob Azumi right here in front of you, weighing in just shy of 23 pounds. He's in the game like everybody else. It's a 3-day game. Things could change at any given site. It could be from anything, from fish just simply not being there tomorrow. Mechanically, all kinds of things can happen. Tomorrow night, only top 10 will go on to fish on the final day, and it'll be very interesting. Oh, my God, Bob, that's a huge fish. Let's zero that in. I think we should maybe weigh that guy. You don't mean me weigh it? He doesn't want to be fair. That's a beautiful fish, bro. You want me to say it again?
What?
What you just said.
What, that Asians have small ones? I didn't say that.
You said that about your son once, and that's when he brought in a 7-pounder. So let me ask you a question, Bob. Tomorrow, you've got a lot, actually, to be honest with you, my first tournament was here. It was a fall challenge, and it was against you, and you were there. And it's one thing about coming up for one day, but it's 2 days of strategy.
Did I have hair then?
You know what? You were wearing a hat, so I can't tell you.
Oh, okay, because I think I looked like Jimi Hendrix back then.
So what's the plan for tomorrow? Like, how do you sit there and say, well, you've held back fish for tomorrow?
Oh, I hope it blows hard tomorrow, because that'll mess up a lot of the boys. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean it in a good competitive way, because I like more adverse conditions. It was too flat and calm out there, and I knew guys were going to catch them good. Yep. And, and it is what it is. It's like Simcoe. When the sun is out, when it's flat, calm, it brings big fish shallow during July. And I mean, the weights are, obviously show it, but I want it to be bad. Let's throw a curveball at everybody and have some fun.
I love this guy, man. I love this guy.
And if it blows like 30 mile an hour, you can't call it either. Send us out anyway. Because I got that 22-foot Ranger.
So you're okay with that, right?
Yeah.
I remember once you told me, buddy, you're crazy. I'm not going out. But you went out. Tomorrow you want to go.
Probably because you said you were going like to a good Italian restaurant or something.
Let's give these guys a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Bob Azumi and the birthday boy, congratulations. But you're in it for tomorrow. I think it's going to be a great race. I'm telling you, nobody's out of this game. 26-35, Cal Clemson right now in first place. We got some top anglers coming up right now. Vita, who's up here next?
Team number 12, Phil Haggerty and Mitchell Brett.
All right, Phil, let's see what happens. Looks like your son had a great day. So I'm just letting you know, like between the two of you guys, you normally fish the team stuff. And I'm just thinking, you guys could have possibly come close to a 30-pound bag today between all the fish you guys put in the boat.
Well, we had a great day out there. I mean, the conditions were beautiful. The water was good. I mean, we had a great time. And no, Steven has way more fish than I do.
Yeah, well, you know what? You had fun, right? You enjoyed yourself today?
Yes, I did.
You're going to hold the fish up for our camera. Let's give these guys a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, if you're weighing in today, it'd be nice to come in with a 20-pound bag, but even the best of them still have to bring in 17 pounds tomorrow, and these boys are very capable of bringing in a 25 to 26-pound bag. So like we said, reaming it off the top, right now, Cal Clemson at 26.35, Chris Johnson at 25.75, and Corey Johnson in third at 25.15. And there's a fish that just absolutely. And Stevens in fourth. So, okay, we'll just grab that guy and put him back where he belongs. All right, there you go. Hold him up. Big picture, and job well done. There you go. It happens, and he'll be fine. All right. So, anything you also want to say towards your son? Is he grounded? Are you taking him out of your will or anything? I know. Paul said that Cal's out.
No, but he had all my spots today, so I took second water. So
what a nice father you are.
I get the good spots tomorrow.
Okay, there you go. Thank you. All right, congratulations to both you guys, man. Job well done. All right, guys, who's coming up here next? We got a couple teams left.
Team number 24, Nick Kuzvis and William Litchfield.
All right. 2 teams left to go. This man has put together some huge bags out here in the past. I don't know how many times the KC winners. Today, we need 26-30 to make you put you over the top. And, Nick, I'm hoping it's going to be up there and didn't quite get where you had to go.
Well, I knew it was going to take 25 to 26 pounds today. I knew I didn't have that in the bag. I asked Bob Azumi if he'd get in the bag to get me up to 26 pounds, but
he'd probably fit.
Yeah, he said no.
Okay, hold the picture. This guy wants you to hold the picture up. He's got a great story for you. And I'm going to tell you right now, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great feel-good story. Nick actually is in between boats right now, and a gentleman that we actually ran a Pro-Am with a couple of years ago, or last year, that Nick won the tournament and actually went out and bought a boat on Nick's recommendation. And being that Nick didn't have a boat, he kind of actually said, hey, you know what, Nick, we want you to fish this tournament. Here's our boat. Not a lot of guys will give you a boat to go out on Lake Simcoe, let me tell you. And Nick graciously refused, woke up in the morning, and it was on in his driveway. So that is an absolute great story, and I hope this has a great ending for you. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I need 29 pounds tomorrow with these guys bringing in those kind of bags. But
you've done it, buddy. You've done it.
Yeah, but I'm not on the fish, so we'll see. I had a good day today, though. It's great.
You had fun today?
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Nick Kuzmis, buddy. You're with Nick Kuzmis. You had to have fun. Who are you with tomorrow?
Chris Johnston.
Oh, really? Just Chris Johnson? All right. Well.
Just Chris, yeah.
Let's give these guys a big round of applause. Oh, it's just Chris Johnson. It's our Kevin Van Dam for Canada. I'll have to tell you, that's who that is. And you know what? What makes you feel even better is when you beat Chris and you beat Corey and you have that feeling that, the money, it's 10 grand, and it's a lot of money. There's no question about it. But I can tell you, that satisfaction of beating some of the finest anglers is going to be a memory of a lifetime, and it'll keep with you, and it'll make you feel good forever. The next team coming up to the podium, Vita, is our last team coming up.
Team number 19, Cole Chandler and Greg Ostrowski.
All right, Cole Chandler coming up. Oh, my goodness. Cole, you've been doing some homework, I see, eh?
No, we lost a couple fish today that hurt us, but
Buddy, that looks like an excellent bag of fish. You're going to come in over 20 pounds. You got to be very proud of that.
Yeah, it was a pretty good day. We caught we only
20,
caught 8
40.
fish today. Lost some fish that really hurt us in there, but it was a good day. We'll go after and get them tomorrow for sure. They caught them good today. I was surprised. I knew they were going to get them, but there was a lot of good bags. I was impressed.
Buddy, I'm telling you, you know, I've watched you grow too, like Matt, and I'm very proud of you right now because I know what you've become, and I'm telling you, you're a great angler, buddy. Good luck to you. Hold a couple of fish up for these folks. It looks like you had fun today too.
Oh, I can't say enough great things about Cole. He was a gentleman in the boat, and yeah, just a fun guy to go fishing with, and showed me a bunch of new stuff. So, really happy to be in the boat and share a day with him.
Hold the fish up for the camera. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a big round of applause. And we are now going to call up Kelly from the Federation of Anglers and Hunters. Kelly, you want to come up here, honey? And we're going to... Oh, we got him. As you can see, these fish are very lively, and they will go back into the lake 100% and via live release boat. So, once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's give these guys a big round of applause. It looks like they've obviously had a good time, and thank you. Cole, is anybody you want to thank before you go, buddy?
I want to thank you guys for putting on a great tournament. The city of Orillia, all my sponsors and family and friends for coming out, and all the people that came out to support us. It's awesome.
Buddy, thank you very much. Class act all the way. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause, and job well done. We'll be seeing these guys. Come over here. Come over here. All right, so you work with the Federation of Anglers and Hunters. Is that correct?
That's right.
And, you know, you got a pretty good job because, like, from what I hear, you kind of hang around boat launches all summer long.
Yeah, absolutely. It's an amazing job. I can't complain.
Okay, so what is it you're doing? You got that you're set up right at the end of the launch there. You guys were here last week too. I actually seen you guys here.
Yeah, we were here just to see how it was going to go.
We need to be on TV, so we need to be over here. Is that good? Is that good, honey? All right, go ahead.
Yeah, so we were set up throughout the week just to see how it was going to go here, and it's been going pretty well. So we're here for the weekend to wash boats. We're trying to prevent the spread of any invasive species. Unfortunately, Lake Simcoe does have a lot of invasive species, and we're just trying to prevent them from spreading to any lakes in the area that might not have these invasives. So by doing that, we're offering free boat washes today to any of the anglers or anyone else who is just coming off the lake.
Okay, so just a quick question because you're not going to be here every weekend, and some guys are boating, and people from our camera are watching right now. So if you are boating, not just here, Erie, any Great Lake really is where they're coming in from. So if that's the case and you guys aren't there because you can't be everywhere, which the OFAH is actually everywhere, and if you're not supporting this organization, then I'm telling you, you're not a true outdoorsman because they really can use your support. What are the means of properly cleaning your boat so that you're not spreading some of these to maybe your personal lake, your in-water land lake that you might have a cottage on?
Yeah, absolutely. So we just tell boaters to clean, drain, and dry their boat. So basically, if you're at home, the ideal thing is to pressure wash your boat. If you don't have a pressure washer, then the best thing to do is drain your boat. Make sure there's no standing water in the boat, because unfortunately some of these invasives, they can survive as long as there's a bit of standing water in that boat. They can survive for up to days. So pull those plugs, make sure your live well is drained. And then the last important thing to do is dry it. So we ask that you leave your boat out in the sun for typically 2 to 7 days, depending on the day. Obviously, if it's a rainy week, it's going to take more like 7 days. And then otherwise, you should be good to go.
All right, so there you go. They're actually set up over there at the end of the parking lot. So if you are pulling your boat out, even if for not just a person fishing the Canadian Open here, but they'll be more than happy to also clean your boat and making sure that you're not spreading or moving any viruses around to other lakes. So once again, we want to thank yourselves. We want to thank all the anglers. We need to thank the sponsors that really make this happen. And I'll tell you, it's companies like Mercury Marine and Lund Boats that stand behind us for so many years, and our newest sponsors. We like to thank Hummingbird and Minn Kota and Berkeley and Abu Garcia for being a part of us and helping us grow our business. And growing the sport is what our business is. So we want to thank each and every one of you guys, the co-anglers. There is a lot of stuff happening in here for all the co-anglers that are, have brought their wives in town and some that have come from way out of town. There is a festival happening here, and it's in the other park. It's all music, it's all jazz and all kinds of stuff. It's going to be a great night, so all you folks can go down there and have some fun. And we'll be back here tomorrow. So tell your friends and everybody else, come back here and let's see if it blows and maybe Bob Abzuni walks away smiling tomorrow. So thank you very much and have a safe evening. Thank you.
Whoever coined the phrase, less is more, wasn't much of a fisherman. He probably talked himself into a V6 when he could have got a V8, settled for 100 horsepower instead of 250, and went home empty-handed when he should have doubled down. Introducing the Solix series. From Mega Imaging to AutoChart Live to CrossTouch, Solix has all of fishing's most innovative technologies on our biggest screen ever. Because more is more. Only from Humminbird.